isn't it?
Yeah, mate.
Hello, Chris, how are you?
Good, mate. Good.
Mate, come straight up here.
A 6-month-old boxer, Cross, has been rushed into Bondi Clinic by his owner, Jeff.
What's his name?
His name's Buddy.
Buddy's struggling to breathe and his face is severely swollen.
His face just went womp like that, all in a matter of 2 or 3 minutes. Because that's a bit swollen, but you can see the colour difference in the eye, obviously. And his lip is like...
That's huge, isn't it?
It's massive on both sides. I feel that.
Yeah.
It's all right, mate.
He's distressed, he's having big trouble getting his air in. This looks like the classical signs of an allergic reaction and we need to stabilise him and do it very quickly.
And my mother-in-law found a wasp, a tiny little black wasp with a brown body on the kitchen floor that was dead.
Yeah. Buddy, you got to be good for us, okay?
It's all right, mate. I'm here, mate. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right. I'm here.
Just calm down. Buddy's gone into what we call anaphylactic shock. Now, if that reaction is severe enough, his airways will constrict. If that happens, he won't be able to breathe at all.
What Buddy needs urgently is a cortisone-based drug and an antihistamine to settle his breathing and stop the allergic reaction.
Oh, he's still alive. Far out.
Hopefully, the drugs will do the job in time.
If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But if we can just give it a go, it'd be great.
Just put it in, mate, because he won't stay still.
No, we can't go too quickly.
Oh, righto.
Alright. Great, buddy. Thank you, mate. Just keep calm there. Okay, we're almost done. Sounds like he's starting to take deeper breaths here, which is good. His heart rate slowed down a little bit, which implies that he's a bit more relaxed.
Yeah.
20 minutes later, and Buddy's condition is slowly improving.
Give the missus a call and give her an update.
Jeff's partner, Rebecca, is waiting anxiously at home with their 1-week-old baby girl, Amelia.
You know how kids have shots to protect themselves? Can you be given something so that if it happens again, that doesn't happen?
It's like, I guess it's like a kid with either a peanut allergy or a bee allergy. All you can really do is just be on hand, watch him where you can, but the moment you see any sort of swelling, just obviously give me a call and we can give him the medication.
I have your number on the fridge.
Well, I'm sure.
He's fine,
he's looking at the phone wondering why he can hear Mum but can't see us, so...
Oh, little home with his little girl.
But don't worry, he looks like he's going to be okay.
Thank you very, very, very much. I'm very relieved.
Alright, no worries at all.
Bye.
Thanks, bye.
See ya.
No worries.
Well, hopefully he's smart enough not to go near it next time.
It just shows that you can't wait around till the next day to see if these things are going to sort themselves out. Jeff acted straight away. As a result, Buddy's alive and one very lucky dog. Look, if you're worried about him tonight, give me a call. Oh, well, he'll be fine.
Sweet ass.
Okay.
No worries.
And you sleep well, all right?
Thanks a lot, Chris.
No worries, I'll see you later.
This is a little bugger that caused so much drama to our little boy, our dog.
It's good news for Buddy the boxer, who's made a complete recovery from his allergic reaction to a wasp.
So we didn't think we'd make it. Just thought we'd been given the most precious gift in the world, and at the same time we were going to lose our little boy, so it was horrible. Thank God for Chris.
That's right, yeah.
Without him, we wouldn't have a dog.
Lisa, got one for you.
Oh, God. What's happened?
We tried to jump over a fence to get away from a dog.
Oh, my gosh. Ah, that is a deep, deep wound.
At the Bondi Referral Hospital Sash,
buddy.
4-year-old Jonty is in
Let's have a
serious
closer
trouble.
look. Oh, goodness.
Even emergency vet Lisa Chimes is shocked by the size of the wound.
You can see the underlying muscles there. That's pretty nasty. That's his jugular vein just sticking up there. I mean, this laceration is millimetres away from it. If he lacerated that, he wouldn't be here with us right now.
He bolted down the side of the house to run away from the dog, and either the dog's swiped him, which I don't think so, or he's got himself caught on the fence just jumping over.
Oh, I just saw Martin carrying the cat in and blood everywhere, so it was pretty scary.
Looking through it, it's just black. I mean, it's penetrating right up under his shoulder. I'm surprised it hasn't actually punctured into his chest. He's breathing normally, and that's pretty lucky. Hey, baby, let's just give you this. We don't actually know how much he's bled, but the damage could have already been done. I really don't think their family's dog's to blame. This is too clean. It's not bruised enough. It does not look like a dog bite. My initial reaction was shock. I mean, I don't think I was as shocked as his owners were, but that's a pretty gaping wound. We've done some blood tests, and the good thing is that he hasn't actually lost too much blood, so it looked like a lot on the towels, but when we actually ran the blood test, it didn't appear to have affected his system too badly.
You used up one of your lives there, Puss.
Infection's definitely an issue. I mean, that's an open wound. It's been on a dirty surface. Those bugs can get in there and really cause quite a bad infection, so we have to cover him with antibiotics. You are one of the luckiest cats ever. Go get your mum and dad, huh?
It's already well past bedtime for Blake and Abby, but they've been allowed to stay up to say goodnight to their wounded mate.
Can I say goodnight to you?
I think Kirsten did the right thing by encouraging the kids to come out, because otherwise they'd go home to bed with this vision of their cat just gushing blood.
Thank you.
We'll look after him. Jonty's whole body just has to recover from the shock, and we need to watch him really, really closely to make sure that he breathes normally right through the night, because if he's got a slow leak in his chest and seems normal now, and then we go and give him an anaesthetic, that could just make things 10 times worse.
It's all very scary, isn't it?
Hey, buddy. Let's have a look at this wound. It's bled quite a bit.
At Sash, 4-year-old Jonty is ready for surgery to repair a massive gash close to his jugular vein.
Wow. Deep. That's extending right up under his shoulder. All right, let's just flush the bejesus out of it.
Jonty injured himself trying to jump the fence to escape the family dog.
That's nasty. He's really going to be prone to infection with this.
First, Lisa inserts a drain to stop air building up under the shoulder and leaking into Jonty's chest.
Looking in the wound, there's just a lot of space under the skin, and remarkably he's missed some really major blood vessels and nerves, so he's pretty lucky. It's a bit more involved than expected. It's the last one. I don't know if the dog's going to want to chase you wearing this.
It's okay, mate. You want to wake up?
Let's wake him up.
It's all right, buddy.
We'll have a look at the wound in a few days' time, see how it's going, and we're really just going to take it step by step. All right, buddy?
It's okay, sweetie pie. Just gotta wake up. Oh, you're a big boy.
You're a big cat. You're a beautiful boy. I think we have to get the pink bandage off.
One day after surgery, and Jonty's shocking wound is healing well.
It's looking really good, Jonty. Hello. Come in here. I can let him out. Not only Jonty was in shock, but the whole family was in shock when they came in, so the reunion's going to be lovely. How'd you come? Look who's here. It's a big boy. There you go. So did you find out how it happened?
Yeah, we actually discovered when we got home there was a sheet of glass on the other side of the fence, so I think he's fallen down and clipped the edge of the glass.
Oh my goodness. At least it wasn't Maverick who did it.
Yeah, it's peace of mind knowing it wasn't the dog.
I cannot believe that Jonty actually fell onto a shard of glass. I mean, he could have cut his throat. He is so lucky to be here with us today. Bye, guys. Bye. Bye, Jonty.
Scott is heading back to work. There's an urgent call from Maz, the practice manager.
Hello?
Hey Scott, it's Maz. Listen, we need you to get back to the clinic as soon as possible, okay? We've got an emergency that's come in. Charlie's been brought in. He's collapsed and barely conscious. Steph and Emma are doing everything they can to keep him stable until you get back, but I really need you here as soon as possible.
Okay, no worries. I'll be there as soon as I can.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Okay, bye. Gee, that doesn't sound good.
Head vet nurse Emma and locum vet Steph are at the clinic trying to stabilise a critical patient, 6-year-old Wheaton Terrier Charlie.
So this morning we get a call about Charlie to say that he's off his back legs. So I was expecting to just find Charlie a little bit stiff and not able to get up. What I found was a completely different story.
Charlie's a fantastic dog. He's been coming to my practice for a number of years now, and we're all really fond of him. But he's been really unwell of late, and if he's gone into the practice for an emergency, you know it's going to be bad.
When Charlie arrived into the practice, when we finally got him back, he was barely breathing. He was semi-conscious, but he was also in a lot of pain. So Steph and I started Charlie's immediate care along with the other nurses. But as Charlie is one of Scott's long-standing patients, we know that we just need to get him back in the building as soon as possible.
Oh,
Hey, Maz. How is he?
Hanging in there, but barely.
Okay. Right, guys, what have we got?
Hi, Scott.
Hiya.
Okay, so we've got Charlie here.
Charlie's family is also away on holiday. The grandparents called the practice to say the Wheaten Terrier had collapsed.
We went to the house to go and see what the situation was.
He seems quite painful even now.
Yeah.
We've given him something for pain.
So we've given him some pain relief. We assessed the situation, got him over here because he was collapsed. He was really in a bad way.
Dead on the scene when we saw
Really?
him this morning.
Okay.
Yeah.
Charlie has a condition called immune-mediated thrombocytopenia. It's basically where his own body is attacking platelets, and those are the cells important for clotting blood. Right now, his platelet count is at an all-time low. He's bleeding everywhere, and he's in real trouble.
We're unsure as to exactly what has caused the body to behave that way, but we have a feeling that he may have a condition called leishmania. Leishmania is a very nasty disease spread by sandflies, particularly in southern Europe. Charlie went on a holiday recently. He must have been bitten when he was away on holiday. He's come back, and this condition is manifested in lots and lots of different ways. His kidneys are affected, his skin's affected, his joints are affected. He is a very, very unwell dog right now. Well, I can see straight away that his gums are exceptionally pale.
And the petechial hemorrhaging.
You can see he's got some hemorrhages. So we've done some initial blood work. The blood work shows that he is severely anemic, and he is actually going to need a blood transfusion.
Okay. His platelet count is, there aren't any. As you know, lowest it should be is about 35%. His is at 15.
Right, so it's no surprise he's bleeding from everywhere,
He's bleeding from everywhere, and
time is of the
essence. That's right.
Okay, so I think what the big thing is now is about the blood transfusion. So in this instance, of course, we would normally do blood typing to be able to determine if there'd be any reaction. We just don't have time here. So we need quite a bit of blood for Charlie. So as a result, we need quite a large dog to provide it. The only person I can think of that's got a dog of any half decent size is Nathan.
Yes.
So let's give him a yell
Maisie.
and pull in Maisie and see if she can donate some blood for little Charlie here. So the main medical issue that Charlie is suffering with is anemia. So he has a low red blood cell count. He's very pale, he's struggling to breathe. So what we're trying to do is to supplement the red blood cells by giving him a blood transfusion.
Hello? Hey, Nath, it's Maz. Charlie's been rushed in this morning and he's in a really bad way and we need to do a blood transfusion urgently. Is there any way you'd be able to bring Maisie in?
Sure, not a problem. I'll be on my way now.
Amazing, thank you.
It only takes 10 minutes for Nathan to arrive with Maisie.
Yeah, all right, you're gonna be a good girl. I know she's just a young girl. Do you reckon she'll stay still for this, or?
I don't know. I'd have to think it's a little of a struggle, but we'll go.
So a bit of sedation is probably the way to go?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, hello, baby. It's great that Nathan has allowed us to take the blood from Maisie. She's a big dog, so she can give us the volume that we need, and it's just so important for Charlie that he gets this blood transfusion. It's really the only chance that he's got for survival.
Something like that. Hey, yes, I think so.
Okay, come on, calm down.
So calm down, Maisie, come on.
Poor Maisie, she's still really young, she doesn't know what's going on.
You gonna let me do it? Oh, Maisie.
It's so hard to see your dog so stressed, but you know it's for a good cause, and if it can help save Charlie, then it needs to be done.
This is coming out very fast, nicely actually. She's obviously got good blood pressure. Nice, big, healthy young dog. Mate, you're a generous soul for doing this, or should I say Maisie's a generous soul for doing this. She might save a life doing this.
She's done all the hard work, eh?
Charlie has touched the hearts of everyone here at the practice. He is such a beautiful, sweet-natured dog who's really been through hell and back with all the conditions that he's suffered of late. Charlie's owners are some of the best. You know, they really are great people. And like anyone, they deserve a holiday. But right now, they're thousands of miles away trying to make a decision about their dog that they love, who's in our clinic right now fighting for his life. And I'm sure their hearts are breaking.
All right, sweetheart.
Scott, Charlie's crashing. I need you now.
Okay.
At the Richmond practice, Scott's desperately trying to save 6-year-old Charlie. The Wheaten Terrier collapsed earlier today.
The chest is starting to fill with fluid. She's filling with fluid. I mean, she's bleeding out. She's really not looking good.
His family is on holiday overseas.
Yeah. Get the crash box.
Charlie's condition means that he has absolutely no platelets. So that means he can't clot blood. He is bleeding from absolutely everywhere. He's in real grave danger and we need to give him this blood transfusion now.
So we just got to go with it.
Anything is better than nothing, surely.
Okay.
It's in. Okay.
It only takes a few minutes for the transfusion to take effect.
There's definitely improvement in that colour. There's no doubt about that. Charlie was starting to deteriorate quite rapidly. His breathing was getting more and more laboured and his colour was getting worse and worse, paler and paler. So thankfully, we've managed to get the blood transfusion into him just in time and he is responding.
Mm-hmm. It's just a waiting game now, isn't it, I guess? It's going to do its job, I hope.
Yeah, well, yeah. We just have to give it some time and see if he manages to survive long enough for his red blood cell count to be replenished. But who knows how long.
If we can get that up, we may have a chance.
We've literally done everything we can do for Charlie now. There's nothing left. All we can do is hope that he makes it through the night.
I just have no clue as to where this is going to go.
I know.
The next morning, Emma is on her way to work early. After yesterday's emergency, Scott finally ordered her to go home to get some rest. Now, she has only one question on her mind.
Hey.
Morning.
How is the boy?
He didn't make it.
Oh, you're kidding.
No. Yeah. The news for Charlie isn't good. Sadly, he passed during the night. He battled hard and you know, everyone just worked so hard with him, but he was just so unwell, desperately unwell.
Oh, Charlie.
And yeah, he slipped away in the night. So, yeah.
I'm absolutely heartbroken to hear that Charlie's passed away. Yeah, I don't have many words at the minute. It really, really sucks.
Yeah.
And you do so much and you try so hard. He's left a hole behind. And it's, yeah, it's going to take us a while to get over his passing, because he was a special boy and we're all going to miss him.
Done our absolute best. Yeah. I know.
Sucks.
It's very hard to break the news to Emma that Charlie had passed. She put in such an amazing Herculean effort to keep him going until I got into the practice and was there by his side constantly. She's devastated that he's passed on. Well done. Well done.
He was a brave boy until the end, as he was with everything that life threw at him, but he tried his best and he fought hard. And I just hope now he's in a better place.
Hello.
Hiya.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Bit of a rough day.
Yeah.
Just sucks, you know?
It can't just be your veterinary knowledge that makes you do this job. It can't be. You've got to have a level of compassion. You've got to feel it right in here. Poor Charlie. He's had a lot going on, and a lot going wrong, sadly, but flipping fought, you know. He went as long as he could.
He really did.
He did everything he could. He just got a bit tired.
Yeah.
They're your friends. They've become your friends. You get to know the cats, you get to know the dogs, you get to know the rabbits, you know. You get to know them all. And then when it doesn't end how you want it to end, it crushes him, of course it does. He's only human at the end of the day, you know what I mean? He's a pretty decent human, but he is only human, you know, and he's got a heart as big as anything.
Cup of tea to Charlie.
Yeah.
To Charlie.
Thanks, Mass.
Chris is called back to the clinic for an emergency.
So just received a call to a dog that's been hit by a car. I don't know too many details, but apparently it's in a bad way, especially one of its legs and its feet. Hey. Hi, how are you? I'm Chris. Hey, Thomas.
G'day, Brad. This is Brad.
How are you? Who's this?
Toby.
Hey, Toby. Did you see him get hit?
No, I'd gone back to get my other dog off the street.
14-month-old Toby has just been run over by a taxi on a busy Sydney road.
There's a bit of blood on the road.
You're right, Toby. Stay there. You can just comfort him and just make sure he knows he's okay.
You're right, Toby. Stay.
The schnoodle has severe lacerations to his back legs and is having trouble breathing.
The one thing that can be a problem for them is in the impact they can tear a blood vessel in their chest, in their lungs, and if they bleed into that, then obviously they can't breathe through blood.
He's very excitable, happy dog. That's what this is, the stillness is what worries me.
Wait till Mummy and Daddy see you tomorrow. Won't they get a surprise?
Dog sitters Thomas and Brad have no idea how they're going to break the news to Toby's owners. They're on a sailing holiday in Queensland.
And they've been sending me text messages saying, missing our boy. So he's been really good, except he doesn't come when called. And he didn't tonight.
The priority right now is not so much his legs, not so much his injuries, but addressing his circulation, just making sure he can breathe, making sure he can pump that blood around his body, because if that doesn't happen, then we could be in trouble. His gum colour's okay, which is positive, so if he is losing blood, he hasn't lost a lot of it. One of the big problems with an impact with a car is that they can essentially tear part of their lung, which releases all the air and stops the pressure they need in their chest to breathe properly, just to make sure he has that negative pressure in his chest. So we're going to put a needle into his chest and just suck out any air that could be a problem. Yeah, okay, so we're getting air coming out there. So he's actually got a pneumothorax.
A pneumothorax means air is leaking between Toby's lungs and his chest wall. If not treated, it can kill him.
The worry isn't so much his broken leg, that can heal, but a pneumothorax can get serious real quick, really quick. So what I do is essentially put in a valve here where we can suck the air out.
Good boy, Toby.
So every syringe full of air that we get out of this chest is a lot of air that he can actually breathe in, so this is good if we get this air out now.
Good boy. Your mummy's going to be very proud of you.
Toby's owners are on holidays in the Whitsundays, and his remorseful dog sitters are hoping Chris can save the schnoodle's life.
Left the kid at home in safe hands, apparently.
Come on.
You're right, Tobe. Come on.
I'm just going to support his weight as a whole.
Despite Toby still being in shock, Chris now needs x-rays to confirm just how severe Toby's other injuries are.
You're right.
Alright, Toby. You guys can jump out.
Okay.
Right. Alright, you guys can come back in.
Toby's x-ray results are ready.
I'm a little bit surprised by what we're seeing. For the fact that I'm not seeing any fractures.
You must be the luckiest dog in Surrey Hills, I reckon.
Yeah, I came in here tonight and when I first looked in I was thinking that this dog is going to need weeks in hospital having fractures repaired, whereas it might now be a day.
Okay, that's... Can you fix me before his parents going to come tomorrow?
Chris can now start cleaning up Toby's wounds.
You're right, Tobe. Come on. Come on,
We're halfway
Tobe.
there, Toby.
Tobe, good boy, good boy, good boy.
So he may not like these, but he's got 2 more injections. So what he's got is an antibiotic, first of all.
Does that one burn a bit?
No.
No?
Not at all.
That was good, Toby.
You have already tangled with a cab tonight, so just let's try and keep it in perspective. Okay? I know it's tough for you. I know it's a hard night for you. That's it for the needles, alright? Did you want to call his owners?
Zoe.
Yeah, Zoe. Do you know what you need to say?
No, I don't.
I'd use bumped rather than hit. Voicemail.
So it's Thomas. Just want to let you know we're at the vet at the moment with Toby. We've been here for a couple of hours. He had a bit of a run-in with a taxi. He's doesn't appear to have anything broken. If you can give me a call when you get this message, that would be great. Sorry about that. And he's okay. He's okay. He's okay. Sorry, he's actually okay. That's the main thing. But he's just a bit whimpery, but he always is. Anyway, call me. Got it.
That went well.
That's right. Yeah. What do you think? That went well. You did the best you can do.
Chris rechecks Toby's punctured lung to make sure it's healing.
You're all right, buddy. You're all right. Come on. Yeah, that's good. So there's just no air flowing into that syringe. So that's good. Well done, Tobes. Well done.
For Thomas and Brad, the night from hell is over with a miraculous happy ending.
He toughed that off a lot. I'll give you that. That's remarkable. Truly incredible. All I can think is that young dogs do tend to miraculously bounce out of these situations.
Yeah, we'll call him Super Toby from now on. Toby's super dog.
Andrew, this is from the retriever they're here. They're just coming out of the car. They're the radiographs.
Is this the bloated one?
Yeah, it's bloated. The owner's really distressed.
Ooh, I think dog will be a bit distressed too. That's got to be a GDV for sure. That's full of air and that looks like she's got a bit of a twist in it. So let's go find her.
Okay.
Cheers.
X-rays show 6-year-old Jasmine has a deadly condition called gastric dilation volvulus, where the stomach twists and stops blood getting to the heart.
If we don't do something now, she'll die. I mean, it's simple as that.
I didn't feed her till 12 o'clock last night. Then she threw up between 1 and 1:30. I let her outside and she's a great hunter.
Right.
She disappeared for about an hour and then came back.
Right.
And she threw up another 3 times during the night.
By morning, Jasmine's stomach had blown up.
I can't tell what I have to
You've
accept.
done them before,
Plenty.
And you have had success, some success.
Oh, I would say 80 to 90% of dogs do very well.
Right.
There's a good reason for Ross's interrogation. 2 years ago, he lost another curly-coated retriever to the killer condition.
As long as I'm not getting some intern working on it, or something like this,
No. I'll be the one.
Obviously, I don't know you guys.
No, I appreciate it.
You've been recommended and all that.
Yeah. No, I'll be doing the surgery. I'm a specialist. I've done
okay.
Hundreds. Okay. That's fine. The best thing we can do for now is get some of that air out. And the best way to do that is to literally stick a needle or a trocar in there and let it hiss out like a balloon empty.
Jersey.
That's what I wanted to do. You can hear that?
Right.
So we're just getting all that gas out of there, so they'll just make it feel much more comfortable. What causes GDVs? There's a whole lot of things, but it is associated often when they've had a meal, then they go and run around a bit, and for whatever reason, maybe the stomach's a bit heavy and it just flips on itself, twists, and as soon as it does that, as I said, the stomach just starts blowing up, it can't empty, and then they very, very rapidly decline. So yeah, I mean, it is difficult, and especially with Ross, he is on edge and he's pushing to say, it's going to be okay, and I can't promise that. Really, I don't know how bad she is inside until I'm in there. And I could get in there and find that her stomach's black and most of it's died, and that's awful. I mean, her chances of survival, if that's the case, it's just woeful.
Good luck.
Thanks, Ross. Luck always helps. See how we go. It's twisted 180 degrees on its axis, so it's, it's what we expected. So I've just got to get in there and flick it back into the right position, then we can have a look at what the stomach's doing and see if it's damaged at all.
At Bondi's referral hospital, SASH, Andrew's attempting to save Jasmine from a deadly twisted stomach.
Well done, Andrew.
Her stomach's a bit bruised, but considering she's potentially been bloated for about 12 hours, it's actually remarkably good. If we didn't get onto this very quickly and didn't operate, she'd die. I think another hour or so and she'd have been collapsed in a heap on the ground.
The time is the essence, and that's where I've fallen down, you know, with this one.
Ross has already lost one pet, Axel, to the killer condition.
You know, he's on my screensaver sort of thing, so I can still say hello to him. You know, he was something really special.
Now Andrew needs to make sure Jasmine never suffers another attack. He stitches her stomach to the wall of the abdomen so it can't move.
Blood pressure's been all right, still? And I think your chances are fantastic now, but I always worry for that first 24-hour period.
Oh,
Happy?
oh, well, we hang in there. Goes on, doesn't it? Because, as I say, that's what happened with the other one. We took him home, and it was as if he just wanted to say goodbye to us, you know. It was dreadful. So we'll just see, you know. She's not with us, is she? Yeah, okay.
Hang in there, Jazzy. She's had better days. Oh, that's nice, huh? Good girl. Here's your tummy.
At Sash, Andrew's happy with Jasmine's progress, but still cautious.
Good.
The 6-year-old was close to death with a twisted stomach.
She's still not 100% out of the woods. I'm not going to promise anything to Ross until I'm, you know, a gazillion% sure. Hello, sweetheart. Time for you to go home. Come on, Shook. Here you go. Oh, good girl. I don't have any food for you. Your dad might, though.
A much happier Jasmine is about to be reunited with Ross.
I think she realises now.
Now she's got it, yeah.
Ross is finally convinced that Andrew was the right man for the job.
And, you know, I actually went home and Googled Andrew, and, you know, I was satisfied with, you know, what had come up there, and he's obviously, you know, a really top vet.
As soon as I saw what a stomach looked like, I thought, right, she'll be fine. I wasn't going to tell you that because you didn't want to hear it.
No. It's just a totally horrible thing to go through, and you feel guilty yourself that you've actually created the problem, because, you know, they just mean so much to you, you know, they're part of the family. Regular star, aren't you, Jazzy? Yeah.